Accounting Systems: Preparing Financial Statements by Deja Jones. Identification. Do you want to know whether a business is profitable or not? Do you want to know whether it is a good idea to loan money to a certain company? Well, the answer is laid out right there for you, and that answer is financial statements. Now, the importance of financial statements is right there also. Financial statements provide information about a company's profitability. It shows the changes in the owner's capital. It provides a company's assets and liabilities. And it also shows a business's cash receipts and payments. Explanations. Now, there are 4 types of financial statements that are prepared to help make business decisions. That first statement would be the income statement. Now, the income statement can also be called the statement of earning, and that tells whether a business enjoyed a net income or suffered a net loss. Now, net income equals the total revenues that are greater than the total expenses, meaning you got more money than what you have to pay for, which is a good thing. Now, net loss means that the total expenses are greater than the total revenues, which means you got more things to pay for and you don't have enough money to cover it, which is a bad thing. Now, income statements are always first, and then they are followed by the statement of owner's equity. And it is important to do the financial statements in order because information from the income statement is needed for the statement of owner's equity. Now, the statement of owner's equity shows the changes in capital for a business. Moving on to the balance sheet. Now, the balance sheet can also be called the statement of financial position. This balance sheet helps investors or creditors make decisions about investing or loaning money. It is the overall snapshot of a business's overall health. Now we're going to move on to the statement of cash flows, and it deals with all things cash. If it is not bought with cash, it does not belong on this sheet. It talks about and shows the cash coming in and the cash going out. And it is divided into 3 sections: operating, investing, and financing. Operating activities include cash receipts for services and cash payments for expenses. Investing activities include the purchase and sale of land and equipment only for cash. Financing activities include cash contributions by the owner and cash withdrawals by the owner. Application. Now, the use of financial statements at an entry-level position probably will not happen because these are very important documents that may need to be handled by a higher professional. Now, that doesn't mean that entry-level professionals won't see these financial statements. They definitely will see them, and they definitely will learn how to do them because eventually they'll have to do them on their own. Now, mid-level professionals will probably handle preparing the financial statements. And then moving on to the executive level professional. Executive level professionals will most likely just review the financial statements and find any errors that the mid-level professionals have prepared in the financial statements. Ethics. Now, it's important to understand and know how to deal with the ethical issue if it comes up. Let's take this scenario for example. Let's say someone lied on the financial statements of their business in order to receive a loan. If I I was a creditor looking to loan somebody money for their business, and I later found out that they gave me the financial statements and they were deceiving me, I would have no other option but to take them to court, because I wouldn't want to, get in an argument with that person, or, sometimes arguments can get physical. I wouldn't want to handle it like that. I would want to handle this situation very professional. So if the money was lent out under lies, I would definitely just take it to court and let the courts deal with the issue, because I know that the courts will do the right thing in my favor. Now let's look at a biblical perspective. Now God does not like lying, and sooner or later all deceiving will be found out. Luke 8:17 states, "For there is nothing hidden that will not be disclosed, and nothing concealed that will not be known or brought out into the open." And that's from the New International Version. Proverbs 11:4 also says, "Wealth is worthless in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death." And that's also from the New International Version. Now, I definitely like Proverbs 11:4 because it says that wealth is worthless in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. To me, that means there is no point in trying to get over on someone, because in the end, it really has nothing to show for, especially when it comes to God. And these are my references. Thank you.